Hi, welcome to the channel. I was really looking forward to filming this video because in today's episode I want to share with you one of my favorite composition exercises so far. The assignment is very simple. We have to choose one character from a book or a movie and to invent a short motif to represent it. Once that's done, we will write several variations to represent the same character in different moments of the storyline. So which character should I choose? There were several ideas, but eventually I decided to choose Professor Snape from the Harry Potter series. Before trying to invent my motifs, I quickly went over the main parts of the book describing Professor Snape. Just as a reminder, he's initially described as a very sinister character. He has yellowish skin, crooked teeth, and he's generally associated with darkness. In particular, his eyes are described as cold, empty, and resembling dark tunnels. Furthermore, his first interactions with Harry are also very uncomfortable. The first time they meet, Harry looks at him across the dining hall of Hogwarts and he immediately feels pain in his scar. The second time they meet is during potions class, where Snape immediately starts battling Harry and unjustly deducts points from his house. Given this description, I try to capture the sinister nature of the character in my motif. Once I had my motif, I started thinking about the variations. The first one is his first appearance, where Harry, and therefore we as the readers, ask ourselves a very simple question: who is that professor? The second variation is the answer to this question. He is the potions master. For this variation, I try to go for a sense of wonder. We have just entered a new world with Harry, and everything we see is magical and amazing. For the third variation, I took quite a big leap in the storyline. We are now in the 5th book, and we don't understand the position of Professor Snape. On one side, we are certain he is evil. On the other side, somehow he's part of the Order of the Phoenix. We suspect he is some sort of a double agent, but who is his true allegiance to? And this leads us to the fourth variation, where we seem to get our answer. He has just killed Dumbledore and he's certainly a Death Eater. It will be only later in the last book that we find out more about his true story. In the 5th variation I wanted to capture the most joyful moment of his life. This is about his relationship with Lily in his youth. They are happy and he finally seems to have found some sort of affection. The 6th variation is called Always. He has lost all he loved and his life seems to make no sense. All he's got is a broken dream and some distant memories. The last variation is about his death. We now know his story and it forced us to reevaluate him, maybe not as a hero, but certainly as a character who deserves to be grieved. Even though these are very small fragments of music, I try to orchestrate them in order to provide some color to each of these moments. Let's hear the orchestrated versions. Do you think the music somewhat managed to capture the essence of Snape? And which was your favorite variation? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I really enjoyed doing this exercise. It was a really interesting and fun challenge. With regards to the end result, I'm not sure I followed the best approach, meaning that some of the variations are not so easily recognizable. As a consequence, a hypothetical viewer of a movie might not immediately recognize the motif and associate it to the same character. So who knows, maybe in the future I will get to work for an actual short movie or something like that, and I will certainly try to write a character's motif to be much more consistent through its variations. In the meantime, I think it still was a great way to challenge myself and to learn something new about music composition. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed writing music for Snape, and I see you in the next one.